morning, everybody. This is Jean-Charles Compagnon with the KiOui apps. This morning I'm going to try to show you how to create better links with your pin with Pinterest. So I'm sure you're all aware of what Pinterest is. Basically, you pin an item, especially from eBay. So you can pin your item. This is an item here that I sell. You can simply click here on the pin to go to Pinterest. This will pin the image. You can create, you can copy your title, for example, here for a little description, and you can pin your item. Great. I've pinned my item. I can see my pin. And when people, the interest of using Pinterest for eBay seller is that when somebody might search for this item or see this picture, they click on my item or on the picture and they get redirected to my item. Now this is great. However, there are some limitations. This item happens to be a good till cancel. So the link that eBay created should be permanent. However, who knows what can happen? A glitch in eBay and my item gets taken down and I have to relist it. It gets a new item number or it gets a new link. eBay changes their link or whatever happened, and this link suddenly that I created in my pin here, if I edit here, is not valid anymore and it doesn't redirect to my item. So I could go in here and change that link obviously and point it to the new item, but this is a lot of work. I'm going to try to show you how to make it more permanent. So I'm going to go back to my item and I'm going to go to my store, and my item is right here, but instead of clicking on it, for example, as you can right click, go to the properties and get, for example, a link or something like that, or even click on the item and then grab this link here. Instead of that, I'm going to show you how to create a link that will not go away, and even if it goes away, will still drive traffic to your store. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to search for let's see, antenna booster Generation X, because that's the brand. And when I search for it, it returns just this item. Now, if I had the exact same item at auction, instead of good till cancel, it would return this item as well, as long as those words were in the title. So now what I can do is I can copy this search up there where it actually searches for the item, and instead of, in Pinterest, instead of this link to eBay, I could replace this link by the link of the search and save the pin. Now, when somebody click on my pin, what happened is instead of going to the item directly, they go to the search. Now that has two huge advantages. The first one is, let's say I don't sell this kind of item anymore, but I sell some other kind that have antenna booster in it. It would return those other items. Therefore, that pin that maybe I pinned 6 years ago with this photo might not have an item, but it still, with this method, will redirect the people that click on your pin into your store, and with the search into people that search into items that matches the search. Now let's take a little more complicated example. Let's say I want to pin this wig here that I sell. So same thing, I would go click a pin. I'm going to put it in JC Does Wigs, and I'm going to copy the title and put it in there, so if people search for it. Same thing, here eBay created a pin, and if you click on the picture, you get redirected to the item. Now, let's say that instead, this item is not a good till cancel. It's just a 10-day listing with 10 available. So when this item will end, it will go away. it will not be available anymore. So instead of linking my pin to just this item, what I can do is I can go into my store here, and this is a short curly blonde wig with bangs. So I'm gonna limit that to just short curly blonde wig. And obviously it's going to find some more. And the advantage of that is that, let's say, you know, somebody doesn't like really this model, but they like this one better. Really, when they were clicking on my item, on the pin here, they were looking for this photo. If they don't find it, because this wig might not be available in my store anymore, they will get some short blonde wigs returned from my store. If nothing's available, and you know, let's say for example we search for blah, which returns nothing, even if it returns nothing in zero item, they are in my store, which means they're going to see, you know, some of my category, display, my shipping here. They're in my store, and they will see this header here and maybe see, oh, well, you know, this one looks good. Why don't I click on this one? Oh, well, that's what I wanted to buy. So there's a really, really advantage to not linking to just one item, but rather to link to a search in your store. So I'm searching again. I'm going to copy this URL up here, and I'm going to replace it in Pinterest to be this search. A little space at the end that's not needed, and I'm going to save the pin. And now, rather than just getting this exact wig here, they will get to all of the similar wig that answers to this search. Even those that are a little bit different, but somebody, you know, might like them, and they might want to click on them and purchase them. They might see, oh, well, it's on sale, so I'm going to get this one instead. So it's important to change those links. Now I'm going to show you an even more advanced way of filtering this. So for example, this wig here, same thing. I'm going to pin it, and let's see, where's the description? Here, I'm going to copy this description, and I'm going to put it here and see my my pin. Same thing again, you know, when people click on the item, they get redirected to the item, or when they click on the picture. But really, what I want is for them to get to something better. So let's see, let me close this tab. There's too many tabs open here. Okay, here is my item. Now, in my description, what I do, if you scroll down to my description, is I put a SKU number right here. This has great advantage because I use a couple of seller accounts to sell my item to take advantage of the promotion that eBay does. So this exact same item might be listed at auction on another account. So what I want to do is, instead of linking to my store, I want to link to every single items on eBay that will match my SKU number. So I'm going to put the SKU number up here in the search, and it doesn't return anything. Now I'm going to add this include in description search, and it returns the same item at different price, but people, well, actually it's the same price, but people could see, and you could see in this one that it's the exact same account, exact same photos that probably should be taken down by duplicate soon, but you get the idea. Now if I copy the search up here and put this into my pin instead, and remove the space at the end, it will now link not to the item directly, but to item that matches that SKU. Now, you could, you know, definitely use the store here and do the same thing, and search for that SKU, which is right here. However, the disadvantage of this for me is because I use multiple accounts, this will only return the item in my store. Now, the advantage is that they are in my store and they can see my item, whereas if the search here does not return, anything, then obviously they get a blank page with nothing linking back to me. Whereas if it's a link to the store and they get a SKU that does not exist, they are still in my store with my banner, with my marketing, and my branding. So this is a decision you need to take. But I wanted to show you how you could modify those pin link so that you could actually get better traffic out of it. Because once a picture is pinned, it might be pinned and repinned and pinned all over again just because somebody likes it. But then somebody might not find this wig here anymore. I might just not be selling this, 2 years from now. I might just not have it at all. However, I still want people that were interested in this to find similar wigs that I will have at the time in my eBay store and therefore potentially get a sale for it. So I hope this will help you in bettering your Pinterest pins and get more long-term traffic, even if you're not using good till cancel or if something happens to your link with eBay. The exact same way, you could be pointing to other websites. This was just a demonstration for eBay, but you can do the same thing with every single marketplace out there. I hope this helped, and you have a good day. Feel free to ask any questions. Links are below. Thank you.